They won't like that.
Right, where should we start then? Should we do that? What's it at the end? Should we do that private thing at the end? We'll do about. Is that make it? Has he gone? Has he gone off to? Scott?
Yeah, Scott's gone.
What's he gone?
He flew.
Because you know what? He's got 5 points to do tonight, and they're all on my mobile phone. I need a look at. Right, yeah, Mancunian Pirate. Talking about 5. Yeah, we'll do 5 points for you tonight. So we'll start off with some education, shall we? What didn't need them? No. What have we got? Education. Yes.
Brilliant.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, it is sorry, it's Gryffindor. For £1.50, you know, it's one horse and Wells.
Target.
All right. Yes.
Come out aboard, there it is.
We'll do education. Well, we all need education. Let's just see who's here first, shall we? Let's have a look. Okay, Franklin?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
You chewing? I think if you have, I hope you've got enough for everybody. Alright, we'll just put it on the desk. Right, education then. So let's see. Let me tell you about it. No school, no college, no uni for me. I don't need a degree to write poetry. A diploma from Pamplona sounds like bull to me. I write what I hear and I write what I see. An MVQ and a BSc, honours and a master's, none of them for me. And certificates with bows, I ain't got none of those. I'll never get a Desmond and I'll never get a first, but I'll never stop writing, till I'm in a hearse. A lack of education has never hindered me. I learned the things I needed to when I left school, you see. But the wages of a poet are very slim indeed. I've never earned a penny, so mark my words and heed. Writing verse and poetry will never pay your bills. You do it for the love and you do it for the thrills. So if you want a proper job, then stay in education. But if you want a different life and change your destination, sit and write some poetry. Then you might get a standing ovation. Or not. Thank you. Right. Ladies who rock. You got any? You look like you rock.
Rock and roll.
Yeah, rock and roll, that's it, yeah. Right, so we'll do one then called the Queen of Rock and Roll then, shall we? Yeah, Queen of Rock and Roll. Remember this. She's a queen of rock and roll and she's all dirty vocals. Playing town halls, scaring all the locals. The queen of rock and roll with the jet black hair. Little girl, big guitar, but she just don't care. She's a queen of rock and roll and the girl's just out of sight with her fishnet stockings and a leather miniskirt. Wow, I could watch the girl all night. She's a queen of rock and roll and she lights up all the stages. She's front page news and she's centrefold pages. She's a queen of rock and roll, she's a model for the youth and she's standing up for values and she's telling you the truth. The queen of rock and roll and I see her in my dreams. Is it Joan? Is it Susie? Leather waistcoat, denim jeans. She's a queen of rock and roll, an unstoppable force of nature, and she don't give a fuck about your social media, all the ones who try and hate her. She's a queen of rock and roll, deep south, blues and soul, punk rocker, poster on my wall, life size and she's 8 feet tall. She's a queen of rock and roll. Thank you. Let's see, what about, I'm going to throw one out to the audience. Big man at the bar,
Yes.
what would you like?
I particularly like the first time you came, you did one about London Town.
London Town, then in fact I'll do London Town for you then. I've got a hat. Yeah. What's a cowboy hat? No, I'll do it without that. London Town. Goes like this. They said the streets will be paved with gold, but all I found was frost and cold as I walked out and I strode bold. Across the square with Nelson and Lyon, there's a pimp on a plinth in a suit with a tie on. There's a girl on the mooch with a dog got his eye on. There's a man with a stand selling papers by hand. Come get the news from the real promised land. Brother, my brother, will you lend a hand? Or bury your head like the rest in the sand? I stopped at a cafe, got a coffee to go. It's called Blow from a Joe in a back street in Soho. You know, I'm in the Go-Go Bazaar. I'm wearing knickers and bra, which I had on before I walked in. This is Soho, my friend. You're up the West End. It's a square mile, it's all full of sin. A dirty donner with a chilly like a Beverly Hillbilly, going back home to me shack, a calorific heart attack. Stumbling on and mumbling, I'm a heap up on the floor. I didn't see the cat as I staggered through the door. Woke up in the morning, kebab meat in my ear, the stale reek of old JD and the shakes from last night's gear. So I'll get a brew and ciggy, take some paper and a pen, and I'll sit and write about it. Then I'll do it all again. Thank you. Right. Have we done three? Yeah, I know you're trying. Right. So I'll throw it open to the audience again. Jane,
Yes.
is it? Yeah, I'm going to do it. Is there anything in particular that you would like me to?
There's one about being a pirate.
I could have been a pirate.
That's the one.
Yes, I could have been a pirate. You know what? Let's see about the page. You know what? They're not.
Settle.
Second one. Could have been a pirate. Right, let's do this. I could have been a rock star, playing songs that were heaven sent. Or I could have been Edmund Hillary. I'm up Everest. I'm in a tent. I could have been a policeman, upholding all the law. Or I could have been Bob Marley. I'm smoking all the draw. I could be the Prime Minister if I had half a brain. Or if I'd been Spike Milligan, then I'd be half insane. Or I could be the man on the ledge when it's all gone shit with his fund in the hedge. I should have been Marlon Brando, just like on the waterfront. I could have been a contender instead of being a cunt. I could be King Kong or the lovely Fay Ray or dirty like Harry. So go ahead, make my fucking day. I could have been Morecambe, I could have been Wise, I could have been a porn star, but I didn't have the size. I could have been a pirate, I should have been Blackbeard. I could have been Jack Sparrow, the one that Amber feared. I could have been Agatha Christie, I could have been Shakespeare the Bard. I could have been Dickens or Wordsworth, but I'm more the Marquis de Sade. I could have been Johnny Come Lately, I could have been Johnny Be Good. I could be the Sheriff of Nottingham, chasing Robin all round the hood. I could have married Elizabeth Taylor, Joan Collins or Zsa Zsa Gabor. Only 22 weddings between them. I ain't 23, that's for sure. I could have been Albert Einstein, I could have been Vincent van Gogh. But relatively speaking, I ain't gonna cut my hair off. I could have run away with the circus and never bring it back. Or become the mayor of London, like Whittington and his cat. Or maybe a traffic warden. Now there's a fucking twat. I should have been Julius Caesar with laurels around my head, but I'm more Rip Van Winkle spending 20 years in my bed. I could have been Galileo, discovering planets amongst the stars, but I spent my days of youthfulness in snooker halls and bars. I could have been all of these people, and so many more to be sure, but I'm the Mancunian pirate, and I just couldn't be any more. Got one more. Probably two favourite subjects, drugs and rock music. In that order as well. I don't know if I'm not reading it off there, am I? The chemistry of poetry. Right. So to finish with then, Fearless. Remember? Just see how many like rock bands or rockers or anything like that you can find in this. There's loads in it. I don't know how many there is, about 16. Right? So let's start. The chemistry of poetry. Just half a bottle of Lily the Pink. A medicinal compound, but what do you think? I feel like I'm drunk, but I've not had a drink. Just half a bottle of Lily the Pink. I'm smoking a pipe of the old purple haze, an experience like Jimmy's from back in the days. At Woodstock he played, peace and love was a craze. Just smoking a pipe of the old purple haze. A couple of lines for Eric and me, and the pain of our addiction was clear for all to see. Because I feel his loss and I share his misery, the slow hand and the poet, writing lines of history. And Moe and Shandong Star explodes, and I'm up for the night, because that's how it goes when it goes up your nose. And imagine yourself on a ship on the sea with a barrel of rum while you take LSD. Then it's all golden brown and it's all RIP. There are no pension junkies because they're all dead, you see. So you can try every drug in the alphabet, every single letter, but everyone's a substitute for a life that you could have lived better. And this is the honesty that I bring to you. I've laid it all down on the page. I've stripped it bare in front of you. But the choice is yours if you're over 18. Smoking opiates like Keats while you're drifting to a dream. Because of Beauty and the Beast, 26 was never seen. And I'm reading crazy shit by Burroughs with a little hit of morphine. So it's all gone Magic Roundabout. It's Robert the Rabbit for sure. It's all gone Wigan Casino. It's Dexys all night on the floor. It's 57 years of age. It's Purple Rain. It's Jimmy Page. The drugs don't work and there is no cure. Now it's time to go, because I need to score. Thank you.